Human trafficking exposed, cross-border victims between China and Myanmar. On May 23, a Beijing government account confirmed the bust of a human trafficking gang smuggling Myanmar women into China. In an online video, activist Shangguan Zhengyi described how the group transported women across the Yunnan border and sold them nationwide, collecting deposits of about 200,000 yuan, approximately $27,600, 0 cents per person. Meanwhile, reports continue of Chinese citizens being trafficked into Myanmar industrial zones and exploited in cyber fraud operations. Footage shows victims recounting forced labor and restrictions on movement. The revelations highlight a troubling pattern of two-ways trafficking between the two countries. Workplace violence reported at Hefei tech firm police investigating. On May 23, a Xiaohongshu user alleged workplace bullying at Hefei Better Technology, claiming he was physically assaulted by a manager named Wang during a work meal. Video clips show the employee injured and describing prior work harm. Police have been called and an investigation is underway. Wuhan's $1.8 billion 0 cents drainage project questioned amid widespread flooding. On May 22, 2025, torrential rains submerged large parts of Wuhan, Hubei province. Videos online show school children being rescued by inflatable boats, hospital entrances turned into rivers, and water pouring through ceilings at high-speed rail stations. Despite a reported 13 billion yuan, approximately $1.8 billion 0 cents, investment in a rainwater and sewage separation project, the city's drainage system appeared overwhelmed. Authorities described the storm as a once-in-a-decade event, but residents voiced frustration, asking where the funds went. Social media posts accused local officials of cutting corners and misappropriating project budgets, showing cracked pavement and non-functional grates across affected areas. Snowfall surprises summer tourists at Mount Wutai. On May 22, Mount Wutai in Shanxi province experienced an unexpected snowstorm despite the summer season. Videos circulating online showed visitors in coats and umbrellas walking through thick snow. Many continued their tours despite strong winds and icy paths. The rare summer snowfall drew widespread attention. Floodwaters inundate homes in Zhangjiajie's Zikou Town. On May 22, Zikou Town in Zhangjiajie, Hunan province, was struck by severe flooding. Online videos showed murky water reaching halfway up residential buildings, submerging furniture and household items. First-floor homes were visibly underwater as residents attempted to salvage belongings. No official casualty figures were immediately released. China unveils Internet ID system, sparking surveillance concerns. At a recent Police Equipment Expo, China's Ministry of Public Security showcased a new Internet Identity Authentication platform, described as a tool to safeguard personal data. State media reported it is integrated with over 400 apps across sectors like finance and healthcare. Footage from the event shows attendees scanning digital interfaces. Critics online, however, liken it to an internet monitoring code, raising concerns over expanded state surveillance and digital control under the Chinese government's national security framework. Maggots found in school cafeteria grinder in Zhejiang, sparking hygiene concerns. On May 23, parents at Yao Bay Experimental School in Yuyao, Zhejiang province, reported live maggots crawling inside a meat grinder in the school cafeteria. A video widely circulated online shows larvae squirming on raw meat surfaces. The Yuyao City Joint Investigation Team confirmed the report, attributing the contamination to failure in timely and proper cleaning after prior use. Established in 2008 as Yuyao's first public rural school covering 9 years of education, Yaobei had previously earned top food safety honors, including a Zhejiang A-level canteen certification. The incident has triggered public scrutiny over the credibility of such awards and broader food safety practices in school systems. Wage disputes spark worker protests across China. In recent weeks, wage arrears have triggered multiple worker protests across China. On May 18, laborers in Fengshan, Beijing, gathered at a construction site over 2 months of unpaid wages. On May 23, workers in Inner Mongolia occupied a China Communications construction office demanding payment. Earlier, on April 30 in Shenzhen, a worker reportedly jumped off a building amid wage disputes with China Construction 5th Engineering Bureau. Depositors protest at Henan Financial Bureau over unreturned funds. On May 22, a group of depositors affected by the 2022 Henan Village Bank crisis gathered outside the Henan office of the State Financial Regulatory Administration in Zhengzhou. Videos from the scene show dozens chanting and holding signs demanding to meet Bureau Director Qin Hanfeng. Protesters noted that the Bureau's official signage has remained absent since the scandal broke. The confrontation followed remarks by Xi Jinping on May 20 during a Henan visit, where he emphasized integrity and legal governance. Demonstrators questioned the contradiction, citing Director Qin's past assurances that all legitimate rights and interests will be guaranteed. However, after 3 years, many depositors say they have yet to recover any funds. Some were seen outside the office with meal containers, highlighting the financial strain. Protesters chanted, "Qin Hanfeng, come out," accusing the Bureau of stalling and failing to uphold basic promises of restitution and transparency. In another video, on May 23 in Zhengzhou, Henan, depositors seeking to meet the Central Inspection Team reported being followed and provoked by unidentified individuals. Videos show tense scenes outside government offices, with depositors alleging attempts to incite conflict. Witnesses said plainclothes police stood by, prepared to intervene. Despite the pressure, depositors remained calm and avoided escalation. Changsha restaurant worker wins labor case, faces industry blacklisting threats. On May 22, a blogger in Changsha, Yunnan, posted videos detailing labor abuse at Yuan restaurant, where they worked 10-hour shifts for a year without a contract or social security contributions. After resigning, the worker filed for arbitration and won full compensation in court. However, video footage shows the employer refusing payment, claiming financial hardship. In a second video, restaurant management was recorded warning the worker against pursuing the claim, threatening industry-wide blacklisting. "If you insist, you'll never work in catering again," a manager was heard saying, referencing alleged collusion among human resources personnel across the sector. The case has drawn online attention, sparking concerns about informal employment practices and retaliation against workers seeking legal recourse in China's service industry. 2 Chinese fugitives arrested in Thailand for suspected money laundering. On May 20, Thai immigration and Nonthaburi police arrested Zhao Chuanbo, 41, and Huang Jinping, 39, at Suvarnabhumi International Airport. Both were wanted by Interpol for alleged involvement in major money laundering cases. A circulating photo shows one of the suspects posing with Chen Shu, China's Vice Minister of the United Front Work Department, raising public curiosity online. Xiaomi YU7's Ferrari-like design sparks online debate. On May 22, Xiaomi unveiled its first SUV, the YU7. Just 15 minutes prior, Ferrari China posted images of its custom Puro Sangwe, igniting online comparisons. Videos and social media posts show the YU7's fastback silhouette and proportions bearing strong resemblance to Ferrari's design. Car blogger Chen Zhen highlighted the Puro Sangwe as a custom build for Piero Ferrari, son of the brand's founder. Online, netizens dubbed Xiaomi's SUV Falami, mocking its similarity to Ferrari. This follows earlier backlash over the Xiaomi SU7's resemblance to Porsche. In response, Xiaomi Auto CEO Lei Jun told media, "No detail is copied." Still, videos comparing both cars continue circulating widely as the debate over originality versus imitation draws public scrutiny. Workers protest unpaid wages at construction sites in Henan and Hubei. On May 23, migrant workers in Yuzhou City, Henan, protested over 6 months of unpaid wages at the Shushang Yuan project by Zhangzhou No. One construction, videos show workers describing supervisors as loud and intoxicated during work, but silent when addressing payments. The same day, laborers at the Yangxin Expressway Section 5 in Hubei managed by China Railway construction subsidiaries, occupied a meeting room demanding overdue wages. On May 18th, workers at the Zhengyi Medical Intelligent Rehabilitation Equipment Center project in Sichuan used a forklift to block the site entrance, protesting years of unpaid wages. Videos show construction staff confronting security and holding signs. The project is managed by Sichuan Aerospace Construction Engineering. Huang Zitao's sanitary napkin brand faces ingredient misinformation allegations. On May 22, a netizen posted a video accusing Duowei, a sanitary napkin brand launched by singer Huang Zitao, of false advertising. The video, widely shared online, shows packaging claims of Centella asiatica, provitamin B5, and silk fiber, but these ingredients were reportedly missing from the listed contents. Footage also showed close-ups of the product's rough surface, with the user describing it as uncomfortable. The brand's launch took place on May 18th at a factory in Dongyang, Zhejiang. Online reactions highlight growing consumer scrutiny over celebrity-enforced health products. Wage dispute at Chongqing construction firm sparks viral outcry. On May 23, a worker from Zhongji Construction Group's Chongqing Urban Construction Co. Ltd. posted a video accusing the company of refusing to pay overdue wages. The worker, appearing visibly distressed, declared that if he could not survive, he would live and die with the company. His statements, filmed outside a company site, included, "How can there be malicious demand for wages if there is no wage arrears?" The video quickly went viral, gaining over 10,000 likes. Footage showed workers gathered at the office entrance. Online comments reflected public anger, with some expressing extreme frustration. The company has not responded publicly to the allegations.